everyone. So I hope you're enjoying your day. It's a little bit of an overcast where we are, and it's still beautiful. I love overcast. I think it's very cozy. I think every day is cozy, but especially overcast days, very cozy, which is when I enjoy my tea. Anyways, enough about me. So today's talk, of course, and meditation will be about empathy. As you know, this is a gratitude series that's an ongoing offer and thing that I do in short spurts throughout the week, especially on Saturdays, obviously. So today's talk is about empathy. So I wanted to read you something before we go into the actual practice of mindfulness meditation pertaining to empathy. So, what is empathy? Empathy is a capacity to understand or feel what another person is experiencing from within their frame of reference as opposed to one's own. That is, the capacity to place yourself in another person's position. That can be very challenging for a lot of folks. It can be very alien almost to the individual who feels as though they can't quite reach that ability to do so. So, I wanted to look into that a little bit further, and seeing as how I'm a mental health professional, a mental health specialist, provider, I've been teaching for 20 years meditation and insights into how we look at our holistic well-being, and not forgetting about the impact of the brain and the impact of wellness on the brain in other parts of the bodies, and how the link is always there. Our head isn't separate from our bodies. That is for sure. And yet, all different discussions in the mental health um, explorations that we've done over the years led us away from that fact that our brain, our minds, our heads are attached to our bodies. There's no difference at all. So, brain health is very important. The reason why I say this is because research has shown over time that people who lack normal empathy, a normal response of care and compassion, or the ability to feel what others are feeling when something has gone wrong in their brains, their ability to feel or empathize with someone else is due to that fact. So, what is that something gone wrong in the brain? It would seem that it might have something to do with the result of a genetic defect or physical damage due to a trauma or a response to their environment. So you see, mental health has something to do with one's ability to feel empathy. So, in order to cultivate compassion, we have to then reconnect to our bodies, reconnect to ourselves, face what it is that has caused that disconnect. And a lot of the times, that can be a scary thing for folks, right? The numbness sets in, or the genetic defect becomes the norm, because some people can't reverse their genetic defect. However, we should not accept the behavior as a norm. The genetic defect may be a norm for that individual, but the behavior as a result of that defect is not the norm. Likewise, if you've experienced a trauma and you find it very hard to connect to empathizing with other people, that, I think, can be reversed more easily than, let's say, a genetic defect. If your environment is extremely stressful for you, it can be hard for you to feel because you are so busy trying to protect yourself and defend yourself by numbing yourself in your environment from all the onslaughts that's going on around you. So those are possibilities for why an individual may not be able to experience empathy. There are other ways as well, but these are the primary ways that have popped up in research over time. So, mental health is a thing when it comes to empathy. Mental wellness is a goal for overcoming it. And one of the little techniques that I want to share with you today in this meditation in particular is a loving kindness and compassion meditation. And it's about how to start to cultivate that. It's going to be short and sweet, not as in depth as a class that I would teach in this. And of course, it's going to just give you a little snippet of what you can start to do. The full depth of the class, of course, is not going to be touched on today, but it will start you thinking, but ideally feeling, about what empathy, if you're having some difficulties in that area, what empathy could feel like inside of you, right? Okay. So settle into a comfortable position and allow yourself to relax. You can start to close your eyes now, taking a deep breath and release. All right. Just do that for yourself right now. And for a few moments, just focus on your breath and clear your mind of any worries at all that you may have going on. It's the end of the week right now. Just let that worry go as best as you can. So notice when you're breathing in and breathing out. Notice where your breath goes, how your breath enters your body, how you let it go. Still with your eyes closed, let yourself experience this awareness and the sensations of your breathing. Take a moment here. I'm going to be counting back 10 counts while you breathe in and out, okay? Breathe in, breathe out. 10. In, out. 9. Inhale, exhale. 8. Inhale, exhale. 7. Inhale, exhale. 6. Inhale, exhale. 5. Inhale, exhale. 4. Inhale, exhale. 3. Inhale, exhale. 2. Inhale, exhale. 1. Continue to breathe regularly on your own. Now picture someone who's close to you, someone toward whom you feel a great amount of love. Notice how this love feels in your heart. Is your heart swelling with the feeling of love that you feel for this loved one? Allow yourself to feel it. What's the sensation around your heart? Is your heart feeling warmer, fuller, open, tender? Let that feeling resonate and let it grow. How big is it growing? Into your chest, up towards your throat, up towards your face. And how's your skin feeling? Let that feeling open up. Continue to breathe smoothly in and out. Still focusing on your loved ones, visualizing that person. Allow yourself to feel that love. Now think of what you'd like to send to this loved one. Imagine the energy that you feel if you can send that to that loved one that you love so much. What would that be? What kind of feeling would you like to send to them? How would you send it to them? Is it a beam of light? It is a glowing feeling emanating from your body? How would you send that? Now imagine that. Are you wishing them well? Are you wishing them happiness, joy, bliss? Send that through. Using that light to float that intention towards your loved one. Once you've done that, I'm going to pause there and bring you back. You can start to open your eyes slowly, adjusting your eyes to the room. Noticing how you feel. Take a deep breath. Fully open your eyes now. How did that feel? If you felt that a little bit, that's good. If you felt that a whole lot, that's really good. All right, let me know in the comment box what you experienced. Let me know if you have any questions. If you have any private questions that you'd like for me to answer, by all means, send me a message in the message box and or send me an email if you have more in-depth detail that you'd like to discuss privately. Okay? All right. Now, with that said, we've come to the end of this very short and sweet mindfulness meditation. And I look forward to hearing from you. So, enjoy your day. Namaste.